Daytime baseball here on MLB Network. Today we've got a good matchup in store between the LA Dodgers and the New York Mets. Two great hitters lead their teams to battle next on MLB Network. Seth Lugo is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Mets. Harold, what do you got?
Well, I love watching this guy pitch, and particularly when he's got runners in scoring position. He's a guy that gets better when he has runners on base. So I'm looking forward to seeing if he gets in a jam. What does he do to get out of these jams where his numbers look so good with runners in scoring position?
Stepping into the box, Chris Taylor. Batting average for him on the season, standing in the 320s entering action today. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Fastball swung on and missed, and the leadoff man is gone on strikes to start the afternoon. A chance now for the Los Angeles Dodgers starting lineup. What's going to be the key for him today, HR?
Well, Matt, I really like this offense. You know, they're top third in home runs, so they can beat you that way. They put pressure on you. This is a really good ball club, but I do like how they have guys throughout the lineup that can hit the ball out of the park.
Here's Corey Seager. He comes in with 16 home runs on the season so far. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Legs churning. He's headed for second. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Man, that's always tough. He was a strike away from striking out 2 in a row, but he got a little careless and caught too much of the plate there. It gets ripped for a 1-out extra base hit, and he's got some work to do now to get out of this one.
Into the box now, Justin Turner. Fastball runs in tight here, and it's 2-1. These Mets, Harold, as they take the field here today, they come in looking to turn things around as they've dropped 2 straight.
Well, Matt, I mean, the simple way to put it, they lost their last game. This is where baseball comes the best to me, where all the cliches come in. You got to have a short-term memory, and you really do. The game's over. You can't do anything about it. You got to come back today and play better and win.
Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Batting fourth.
Into the box, number 35. He enters play with an even 50 RBIs to this point. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. In the dirt here. Runner holds as the count moves to 2-1. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And he comes back with a gorgeous slider there for strike 2.
Now that's a big swing. That's what the big fella's supposed to do. Look to go downtown. Let it all fly. He let the dog out right there. I want to see if he calms it down or does it again on this pitch.
Scorched to third. Cabrera's there. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retirement. So they get a man to second here in the opening half inning, but fail to capitalize. And now the Mets offense will go to work for the first time. No score. Rich Hill is on the mound for the Dodgers in this contest. Harold, any thoughts?
Well, Matt, he's had good success against left-handed hitters, hitting under 250 against him. When you're having that kind of success against the left-handers, you're going to be in a lot of games.
So digging in now, Michael Conforto. The average on the season sits right at 290 to begin the day. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll be off the wall in right center. The relay, and it's in time. He's out at second as a good relay gets him. With a moment here in Flushing Meadows, let's meet the Mets. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Well, Matty, I've been very impressed with Asdrubal Cabrera. He's really swung the bat well against left-handed pitchers so far this season. He's hitting over 300 against southpaws, and he's facing another one of those today. I'm sure he's excited to hit in this one.
Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera. He enters play hitting in the 260s for the year. 1 out, nobody on. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. And a wave and a miss on a ball that was way out of the strike zone. There are 2 away now.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
Harold Reynolds, this Dodger ball club as they enter play here this afternoon. They'll look to make it 3 straight here as they come in on the heels of 2 straight wins.
Well, man, I really like their pitching staff, but I think the key to this game is clearly falls on their shoulders. They throw off-speed pitches for strikes, and they mix the pitch as well. I think if they do that, they got a chance to win.
Now here's the pitch. And he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Mets go down 1-2-3. Still no score. At the plate, Yasmani Grandal. And as you can tell easily from the splits, he's really struggled away from their home ballpark. And this is fouled at the plate. And another foul ball.
Oh, that's one he's going to want back right there. A fastball right in your wheelhouse, and you foul it off.
Great changeup there in the dirt for the 3rd strike. Darno has it, but the throw is late, and he's aboard after the strikeout. So not the start to the inning he was looking for as he got the strikeout, but the runner reaches anyway. Settling in now, Logan Forsythe. And this is a good-looking matchup for him here. As you can see, he's hit lefties quite a bit better than he has right-handers this season. Very high, 2-1. So let's take a look at our umpiring crew in this one. Working the plate, Rusty Valentine.
Matt, my man, Rusty Valentine. I just like saying the name, Rusty Valentine. Okay, I'm supposed to talk about what he calls. Look, he's a little accurate on the corners. He's not going to give you much, but he's accurate. But if you go up and down, you might get some calls. Well, he's out in front of that breaking ball right there. Not surprised. That was after that fastball. Nice job of pitching, kind of keeping him off balance.
Another 2-2 offering. Another one sent foul. And this is in a bit tight, maybe above the letters as well. So it's a full count now, 3-2.
Now this is what baseball's about. A pitcher and hitter going back and forth. Foul ball, strike, foul ball. I can't wait to see how this ends.
And this is taken in out there by Bruce for the first out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
All right, time for the majestic defensive alignment for the Mets.
Center fielder.
And I'm looking down there at the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. The thing about Travis, not a big guy, and he's had some injuries along the way. But if he can stay healthy, he's got a great pitching staff to catch.
Here's Jock Peterson now. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and one gone. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Way outside, nearly to the backstop. 2-1.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
And this one's in the dirt. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. Here comes the 3-1 pitch. And that changeup makes him jump, a swing and a miss.
That's the perfect pitch after you've just brushed a guy back. The hitter probably isn't sitting up there thinking you're going to flip something soft up there.
Ready to deliver the full count pitch. This is line to left. but pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the second out.
Batting 8th, the right fielder, number 66, Yasiel Puig.
In now is Yasiel Puig. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. No score here as we play inning number 2. Three and one now. Three balls and a strike. Here's the pitch. And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out.
That's a nice job to work that walk right there. Even if it doesn't lead to anything on the scoreboard this inning, it prevents the pitcher from having to lead off in the next one. Just one of those small things that might go unnoticed, but in the end, make a big difference.
Fastball called strike. 1-2.
Obviously, he wants to help himself out right here. With 2 strikes, that's going to be difficult to do. Let's see if he can put the ball in play.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. Fastball in the dirt, and that's going to get away. So now 2 men in scoring position. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Now that's popped up. Cabrera is there for it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Dodgers strand a couple. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Now to the plate, Jay Bruce. He brings an average in the 260s into this one. Yanked on the ground down the line. And a reach to his backhand, but he can't come up with it, and the leadoff man's aboard. He'll get it into second, and he's safe.
Looking at this, you know he had to be sitting on that pitch because he jumped all over it. Tried to keep him off balance with the old Uncle Charlie, and he was having none of that. Not a bad pitch. He was just waiting for it and blasted a leadoff double.
Now at the plate, Wilmer Flores. First at bat for him in this one, and he's got that average up over the 300 mark for the year. Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. In the dirt here.
2-2 count.
And a nice job to keep the runners at bay as the count moves to 2-2. Here's the pitch on 2-2. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. No one out with a runner at second. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. Bruce rounds third and is digging for the plate. Throw into second, and he will pull into second with an RBI double.
Back-to-back doubles now, and that's a great way to get an inning going. The leadoff man shows him how it's done, and he comes right behind him following suit. Lacing a double of his own could be a big inning if this continues.
Here's Neil Walker, and you can see his home road splits there. He has not fared very well in front of the home crowd, oddly enough.
That's a ball.
Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1.
I'm seeing him aim the ball right now, and that's a trap you fall into as a pitcher when you're not as confident in your stuff as you should be. You got to trust your stuff.
3-1. Here it is. Well hit to right, but a foul ball. A runner at second, nobody out. And a swing and a miss as Walker is down on strikes for the first out.
All right, time for the majestic defensive alignment for the Dodgers. And at shortstop, Corey Seager. They say this kid doesn't even have a heart rate. He's so calm. He's so smooth. Lets the game come to him. But I like how he catches the ball. He makes all the plays, and the bad hops, he's going to make those too.
Stepping up now, number 1. He stands in for the first time in this one. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. This is in the air out to right. And that's taken in straightaway right. Will he try from second? He will not, as he didn't want a chance ending the inning at third, so he stays put with 2 away now.
Catcher.
Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud, hitting a little over 250 coming into action in this one. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner. Working for the punch out and the offering. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. Grandal has it, and the throw to first ends the inning. 1 for the Mets here on the RBI double. We've played 2. It's 1-0 Mets. Welcome back to daytime baseball on the show from Citi Field. Thanks for joining us. Ready for another chance? Chris Taylor, 0 for 1 here in the early going. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level.
Oh, that looked like a pretty good pitch to hit. It's a little bit late, so he might have been just fooled just a tad bit, just enough not to square it up.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
One of the big advantages to pitching ahead in a count if you're a pitcher, because you have to cover both pitches if you're a hitter. You have to cover the off speed and the fastball. And in a 1-2 count, you might be sitting off speed, and what happens? He gets the fastball, and he can't catch up to the express.
Tried to stay back on the changeup there, but this is chopped foul at home plate. All even at 2-2. Here it is. Weekly hit towards first. And good hustle to get over and tag him for the out.
The batter.
Sometimes for a first baseman, the best thing you do is just go ahead and tag the guy like that. Hey, there's a lot more that can go wrong when you try to throw to the pitcher or the second baseman covering.
Striding in once again, Justin Turner. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. 1-1. Here it comes. Outside with the fastball as the count moves to 2-1 now. Now the pitch. Chopped weakly to the left. Taken there by Cabrera. And a bit of a high throw that time, but not much problem over there at first, as that will end the inning. 1-2-3 go the Dodgers. They trail this one 1-0. So striding forward now, Seth Lugo, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Hit out towards second. Taken in by Forsythe. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Up next for the Mets, center fielder Michael Conforto.
Digging in for his second at bat, Michael Conforto. He was cut down at second, attempting to stretch a base hit his first time through. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hey. 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Full count now. 3-2. Waiting on deck is Drupal Cabrera. Now here's the pitch. Fouled back. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. The next 3-2. Here's a high foul ball as it finds a lucky fan in the upper deck for a souvenir. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. And he finally wins the battle as this is swung on and missed for the second out.
Boy, that's the best pitch in baseball right there with 2 strikes. That elevated fastball. Every hitter thinks that, hey, they can do something with that. But most of the time, you get the result that you saw right there. A big swing and a miss and another strikeout.
Stepping in now as Drupal Cabrera. And that one stayed too low apparently. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Slow little roller to third. Turner bare hands it. He's up with it. The throw in time. Down in order go the Mets, but they're up 1-0. Digging in to try it again, number 35. He's 0 for 1 thus far. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Popped high in the air. Flores is there for it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, catcher Yasmani Grandal.
Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Here's the pitch. And a slider just about gets away from him there as it runs in a bit too close for comfort. The 2-1 pitch. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Breaking ball just misses the inside corner. He's set. Here's the 3-2. And he looks at one that misses, and that's an excellent job of making his man throw a lot of pitches as he toughs out a walk.
Now batting, second baseman.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Logan Forsythe. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Seared down the first baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Hit back up the middle. Underhanded flip. One there. On to first, but not in time as he beats it out.
Took a pretty long time for the shortstop to receive the ball that time. So that gave the runner plenty of time to bear down on him and take him out. Hopefully everyone's okay down there.
In now, Jock Peterson. And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2.
Well, he's pitching really good in this game, and the fastball location has been the key. That pitch right there is indicative of the game. Down low, hits a spot. That's what he's been doing with the fastball basically the whole game.
And this one gets away. And just what they wanted offensively as the runner moves into scoring position.
Well, the intent there with that two-strike pitch was obviously to get him to fish for something he couldn't do a whole lot with, but there's the risk that comes with that as well. If you don't execute or your catcher can't handle it very well, you give up free bases.
And he'll stay alive here, but just barely as this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and the count holds at 2-2.
Well, he fouled that breaking ball off a little bit early. Timing not quite there. Had a fastball to pitch before. He just got out in front of that breaking ball.
Some pitchers fall into the trap of giving in on 3-2 because they don't want to walk the guy. But with the base open, it's not the end of the world if you do. You still need to make a quality pitch.
And that misses, ball 4, so it's first and second now with 2 out.
Man, when you don't get a call on a pitch that good, you have to wonder if maybe it's personal. You can't blame him for being angry, but he's got to find a way to move on and focus on the next batter.
Now batting, Yasiel Puig. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. 1-1, here it comes. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
Hit hard on the ground to third. Oh, but the feet of the second baseman is a wild one. And he'll come in to score from second base. And that is a direct result, obviously, of that poor throw.
And as a former pitcher, I can tell you, nothing is more painful than having to get extra outs in an inning. That should have been out number 3 there. Instead, he has to refocus and get back to work.
Standing in now, Rich Hill. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. A great pitch there, and the inning is over. Only 1 in the inning here for the guys in blue. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. All tied at 1-1. Now in the box, Yoenis Cespedes. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Chop foul over towards the dugout.
Well, when you're hitting with 2 strikes, you're just in battle mode. Right there, he gets a breaking ball. He just fouled it off. Got a piece of it and stays alive.
Swing and a miss got him reaching. Grandal gathers. He'll throw down to first, 1 away. So 1 away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring in the right fielder, Jay Bruce. 1 out, nobody on. A swing and a miss. He offered it a ball way outside the strike zone for out number 2. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Wilmer Flores. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Line drive to center field. Peterson will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Mets go down 1-2-3. 5th inning coming up, tied at 1. Standing in, Chris Taylor. 0 for 2 with a couple of strikeouts for him so far. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll be off the wall in right center. He's around first, heading for 2. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Man, at bats like this make every hitting coach happy. This is what they all preach. Stay inside the ball, stay behind the ball. You can see he lets this one travel deep, then just inside outs this thing off the right center field wall. That's some rare power there, and a little bit scary to opposing pitchers.
Here's Corey Seager. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate. Swing and a little tapper. And he's retired 1 away.
Up next for the Dodgers.
Digging in once again, Justin Turner. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. That misses, and we're even at 2-2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play. Ready with another 2-2. Liner towards second, but there to take this one is the second baseman, and that's out number 2. But no, he'll put on the brakes and head back to third.
The batter, number 35.
Ready once again, number 35. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. He's set. Here's the 3-1. And he missed with it there. Ball 4. It's a 2-out walk with the runner still at third.
Man, the pitcher's wondering how he didn't get that call. Busted him inside on a 3-1 count. The ump thought it was just a tad off the plate. Tough to get the benefit of the doubt from the umpire when you fall behind in a count like that, though.
Ready with the payoff pitch. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Conforto ranging back. Out of here to the deepest part of the yard. So a 3-run blast to deep center here. Number 14 on the season. And the Dodgers move out in front now, 4-1.
Yeah, he is kicking himself right now. He worked his tail off to get out of that jam and was 1 strike away from getting there, and then boom, all that work goes to waste. From 0 damage to a 3-run homer in the blink of an eye.
So stepping in, Logan. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. I had him lunging there as he's just able to tap it foul at home plate. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Grounded up the first baseline. Flores is there, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. But the Dodgers strike for 3, all courtesy of the 3-run home run. On to the bottom of the 5th. It's now 4-1 LA. Here's Neil Walker. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Trying to send him packing for the second time. High in the air out to center field. On the move is Peterson. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
Now batting.
Now at the plate, number 1 comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Squared that one up just a little late. The payoff pitch one more time. Hit the other way out toward right field. Puig's got a read on it. 2 gone.
Now batting, catcher, Travis.
Coming to the plate now,
D'Arnaud.
Travis d'Arnaud. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And that one's taken outside for a ball. He walked him. So no 1-2-3 inning here. They've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
Now batting, the pitcher, Seth Lugo.
Jose
Your attention,
Reyes
please.
will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher
Mets.
here.
Number 7, Jose Reyes.
Ball 3.
This is one of those rare hitters counts we've seen in this game. They're just having a difficult time getting it going.
He's set. Here's the 3-1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Puig's got a read on it, and that retires the side. Mets leave 1. They trail it 4-1. Jerry
attention,
Blevins takes over
Now
to start
pitching
the
for the
6th
New
inning
York
on the
Mets.
mound.
Number 39, Jerry Blevins.
Here's Jock Peterson now. He's 0 for 1 thus far. He's set. Here's the 3-2. And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out.
Wow, that's awfully impressive right there. The pitch before was
The
really
right fielder,
close.
number 66.
Called the ball. What does he do? He
Yasiel
comes back with a
Puig.
better pitch and gets the punch out.
Into the box, Yasiel Puig. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Full count here. Here comes the pitch. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Another full count pitch home. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
The set and the 1-1 pitch. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. And a great inning here as he gets another punch out and strikes out the side in order. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Ready for another shot now, Michael Conforto. And Dan, he and his fellow top of the order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action, and they just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
Here's the 1-1 delivery. Low looks at a curveball called for a strike.
Well, they're still in this game. You know, if they can get somebody on, a broken bat, a blooper, a bunt, and then go for the big ball, they can get something going. But they got to start with getting somebody on base. This offense needs a base runner and get things happening.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Michael Conforto is retired leading off the bottom of the sixth.
Cabrera.
Stepping in now as Drupal Cabrera. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. And now some action in that Dodger bullpen as a left-hander has begun to get loose. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Well, they tried to put him away on 2 pitches low in the zone, and he just wasn't biting. Nice job of hitting.
And he stays alive as this is grounded foul. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Fastball is outside, and it's full now, 3-2.
With the meat of the order due up next, you could probably expect to see something you can handle here with the full count as the 2-hole hitter.
Boy, really making him work now as the 7th pitch of the at-bat is also fouled away, so the count will hold steady at 3 balls and 2 strikes. The next 3-2. To short. Seager comes up with it. On to first, and Cabrera's a ground-out victim. 2 away.
The left fielder, number 52.
Boy, he really had to go a long way to his left to get to that one, as is evidenced by show track. Good first step and a great throw to get it there in time. Definitely took away what looked to be a hit off the bat. Some action in the Dodger bullpen now as it appears they have both a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. In now, Yoenis Cespedes. And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2.
Oh, he might have got away with one. 2-strike breaking ball that ended up being in the zone. I think he probably wanted that out of the zone, but fortunately, he just fouled it off.
2-2 now with 2 away and the base is empty. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Mets. And this is still a 4-1 ball game. Welcome back to Citi Field in Flushing. The men in blue leading in this one as we get set to begin the 7th. But before we do, let's check out the game summary to this point. Digging in once again, Chris Taylor. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Made a miss on the off-speed pitch that time. Chris Taylor becomes the first out of the inning.
Seager.
Standing in now, Corey Seager. Just hung in there on that one.
Wow, he's cruising right now out there. 4 straight punch-outs and working on number 5.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. Weak chopper up the line. And they'll just tag him out along the first base line.
Now batting.
Sometimes for a first baseman, the best thing you do is just go ahead and tag the guy like that. Hey, there's a lot more that can go wrong when you try to throw to the pitcher or the second baseman covering.
Here's the 1-1. And this is hit hard up the middle. And that's in there. So perhaps some life here with 2 men out. So the top of the 7th isn't over yet after the 2-out base hit.
The batter.
Digging in to try it again.
35.
Number 35. He's 0 for 2 with a walk thus far. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Very weakly on the ground. Chop foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
Again, a 1-2. And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for the third strike, and the inning is over. Jay Bruce will be the one to lead us off when we return. It's the Dodgers 4 and the Mets 1. Pedro Baez gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home seventh.
Pedro Baez.
Here's Jay Bruce now. Due up are the 4, 5, and 6 hitters, and they're hoping that this is the part of the lineup that can get something going.
Yeah, only 1 run on the board so far for them. They just haven't had consistently good at bats.
Now before the next pitch, time is called at home plate as he'll step out. Ready with the 1-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. Well, as demonstrated there, that's a tough pitch to do anything with.
Yeah, good luck. But hey, a high fastball all of a sudden becomes really dangerous for a pitcher if it's not spotted above the zone. A little height difference makes all the difference.
And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
First baseman, Wilmer Flores.
Striding in once again, Wilmer Flores. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And that pitch catches the inside corner. Bases are empty, 1 man out. On he pops it up, drifting just beyond the infield. Forsythe will wait on it, and that's out number 2.
Now batting, second baseman, Neil Walker.
Here's Neil Walker. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Now the Dodgers get a right-hander up and throwing in their bullpen. The 1-1 pitch. And that one stayed too low apparently. Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. Line drive to center field. Peterson is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Mets go down 1-2-3. They trail it 4-1. Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. And to start out the inning, it looks like they've decided to stick with the same reliever out there, Dan.
They have, Matt. I think the way he pitched the last inning kind of inspired that. But it's not uncommon for relief pitchers to have troubles after they sit and watch their guys swing the bat a bit. We'll see if he stays as sharp as he was before.
Hansel Robles is on to pitch here in the 8th with
Mets.
Nobody out.
Number 47, Hansel Robles.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Well, at the plate, he kind of got bailed out on that previous pitch. I think it should have been a strike. Then he goes down looking, and you really can't feel too sorry for him. Not a lot of protecting with 2 strikes there.
Into the box, Logan Forsythe. Change up, and he ain't buying it. 1-2.
Just miss on that changeup. I like that pitch right there. You got 2 strikes on him. Throw that changeup and see if he chases it. That time he laid off, but hey, good idea.
The 1-2 pitch. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
Now batting,
stepping in and ready for another shot, Jock Peterson. 0 for 2 with a walk for him so far. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1.
Well, that ball's high as a strike in the zone can go, but umpires don't like to reward pitchers on that one. They want to make you get the ball down, so he called it a ball. Throw it down, you'll get the strike.
Lined foul right over the Mets dugout.
Oh, he's clearly hitting off the fastball right there. You don't hit one that hard if you're not looking for it.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And the changeup is way low that time. 4 runs, 4 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Dodgers down in order, but they lead it 4-1. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Ross Stripling is in out of the bullpen now as he'll be inserted into the number 6 spot following the double switch.
Number 68.
Chase Utley will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch.
Chase Utley.
Ready once again, number 1. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. One and one, here it is. A high fastball is in there.
Count is 1 and 2.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2 and 2. Set to deal on 2 and 2. This is line to left. And that gets down and ought to be good for extra bases. And this will find its way to the 335 sign. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Now batting.
Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. 8th inning, 4-1 is our score. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw over by Utley, 1 away.
The pitcher, number 47, Hansel Robles.
Curtis Granderson will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 3, Curtis Granderson.
And this is down at knee level as it's chopped foul at home plate. Once again a 3-2. Hard hit and deep toward the right field line. And a fair ball as this one gets to the wall. The throw into second.
Now batting.
Ready for another chance. Michael Conforto. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Crowd gets up for the 3-2. Ball hit out toward Utley at second. To second for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Mets played a run on a couple of hits. We've played 8 full. Dodgers lead this one 4-2. Number 51 is ready, and he'll take the ball from the manager.
Number 51.
In now is Yasiel Puig. 0 for 2 with a walk for him so far. Now the 0-2 pitch. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's 1 gone.
Pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead in the count 0-2 and then start working outside the zone. Easier said than done, but that's the way you do it.
Into the box now, Chase Utley. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Ready to deliver the 1-2. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Out of here. A solo shot, and they add another. Solo shot that time from Chase Utley. Home run number 9 on the year. And just like that, it's now a 5-2 ball game.
They still have the bottom of the 9th to try and stage a comeback, but one thing that's not coming back is this blast to extend the lead to 3. Nice knowing you've got some room for error, especially on the road.
Stepping in now, Chris Taylor. Grounded slowly to the left side. Throw gets him, 2 down.
The batter, number 5, shortstop, Corey.
Digging in, Corey Seager. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Reined in. And a close play at the bag, but a good stretch by the first baseman got the out, and the inning is over. But the Dodgers add on courtesy of this solo home run. Last chance coming up here for the Metropolitans. It's now 5-2 L.A. Kenley Jansen takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Kenley Jansen.
Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. And he misses 2-1. Here's the 2-1. Swing and a liner, but foul. Now Cabrera awaits the 2-2. Again, he sends it out of play. Ran that one in on him a bit, as this time it's tapped foul at home plate. Now another 2-2. Started to chase that time, but then he wisely holds off for ball 3. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Right side. Gets dirty and gloves it. It's in time.
Outstanding play over there at first. That ball was headed for the hole, but he pulled it in on a dive. Then great presence of mind to take it himself for the out.
In now, Yoenis Cespedes. And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts.
Wow, he's just a lost cause in this one. That's the 4th time he struck out in this game alone, and that's not something you'll forget very quickly. That's about as bad of a day as you can have.
The set and the 1-1 pitch. Smoked on the ground up the middle, and no shot that time for Utley. It's by him into center for a base hit. So the bottom of the 9th is still alive after the 2-out success.
A lot of base hits up the middle. Set your sights up the alleys and try to take it back up the middle hard like he did right here. Nice job.
Into the box now, Wilmer Flores. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And that's taken for strike 2, as now they're down to their final strike here this afternoon. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. They try to come in with the fastball, but it's too far in, and it's even at 2-2. 2 out with the man at first. And this pitch is taken high and away to fill the count. It's 3-2.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
Crowd gets up for the 3-2. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. Bruce rounds the corner and is headed home. And not in time as the run scores. Well, partner, this one might not be over yet, as the lead has shrunk to just 2 now as they continue to chip away at this deficit.
Walker.
Tony Watson Takes over on the mound now as he'll try to get the final out of the ball game here and pick up a save.
Watson.
Neil Walker will be the first one to greet him as he'll have to turn around and bat from the right side of the plate here. Here's the 1-1. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Now a ball ripped into deep center field. Peterson is there. Makes the catch and the ball game is over.
Well, he didn't even break a sweat in this one. 3 pitches, he gets the out and heads to the clubhouse to celebrate. Can't do much better than that.
5-3 the final score in this afternoon's game. The Los Angeles Dodgers get their 30th win on the road so far this season. Rich Hill earned his 9th win of the year. So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and the rest of our crew. This is Matt Vasgersian, and you've been watching a presentation of MLB Network. See you next time.
Here now is our final line score this afternoon for the victorious Dodgers. 5 runs on 5 hits. No errors. They left 6 men on base. For the Mets, 3 runs on 7 hits. 1 error. They left 4 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 9 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.